Hey, everybody. Man who didn't look at a single thing here today. I have no idea what's going on today. Here, let's take a look what it says. Oh, this is all old stuff. I guess we're just going to be building out helium today, right? Okay, sure. Let's go. Oh, we have to put a forward base out here, don't we? This region now gets its own forward base. It was being serviced by over here before. Or over here. Maybe I clipped this. Maybe it was being serviced from over here. That seems right. Anyway, let's go figure that out. It should just be copy-paste territory, right? And this is... We don't have enough venom, right? That's what I'm looking at right here. And venom has arrived. What's the problem then? Oh, now we're at pi-psi 3. That's something different. So, what are you complaining about? No gas bladders? How? No crud leaving. Crud is... Okay, never mind. We're not doing that quite yet. Okay, there's a little teensy bit of a problem. Days since spoilage has wrecked my factory. Why is a entire embassy being wiped? Why am I dropping into the game in the middle of a major emergency right now? Why is nothing as it should be? Alright, okay. Now we deal with the next crisis. Where is this happening? I would have expected right there, but no. Defending on too many fronts. So right there, they're wiping this? Oh, I guess they are. You do not have authorization for this, sirs. I'm really building too fast, aren't I? I really should be only putting up one at a time. Oh, these guys are playing dodgeball. Okay, all that's left is you. And I wish you luck. Okay, come on. A little more. You're gonna make it. You're gonna be the one. You're the hero. And you spit on a pipe, and then that guy gets blapped. They're not fireproof, which is the big problem. Anyway, how many bots do we have over here? That's not a lot. We're still building that one. Jeez. Alright, stop thinking about unhappy things. Thinking about unhappy things is how you become unhappy. And we don't want to do that. Here, I will help. Good. Before the rest of it rots out, actually take a look at him. Did everything rot in your inventory? Wait, you're full of stuff. Here, try again. I want you to try again, please. In order to try again, I gotta give space for him to try. Which means... That's for chitin. Alright, hold on. Up here is for biomass. There, go. Take it. Get out of here. And then... I need all of this. And you should be delivering, right? No, I want you to do it again. Do it again. Alright. Make sure you do it right. There. Just do it all. I don't trust any of this. It's a very small amount of diamonds for this. It must all be prod psi and above that uses all the diamonds. Okay, are we better now? Why don't we have more of the good stuff? I probably just turned on up here. And the bees buzzing? Yes, somewhat buzzing. What's your problem? No Renea? I don't want to hear the words no Renea. Just no Negesium coming around? Alright, that's probably fine eventually, right? That's what we're going to tell ourselves. That's how we're going to get through this episode. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's going to be alright. Just going to be fine. Don't even think about it. Of course it's fine. It's always been fine. Listen. Look here. Look, listen. When has it ever not been fine? What's going on over here? We're out of bots? What happened to them? No, really, what happened to them? I don't understand anything anymore. I was a fool for not automating bot delivery. They were precious at the time. And I guess I'm just going to complain about it now and not actually fix the problem. So, nothing more to say there. They're still kind of precious. Need this guy to come back. Anyway, I don't know. Let's go. We're going to need to save some for the next factory I'm building up anyway. Oh. What's with you? You're full. That's a different problem. All right. Okay, we can handle this. We can handle this normally. This needs to be mucked out. This is going to be a bigger problem. And all this goes in my personal trash slots. The bots will see to it eventually. This is going to be more and more of a problem as time goes on. Because I'm just asking them to rip stuff down. Oh, my trash slots are full, aren't they? And I probably can't even do this because I had full inventory before. Okay, we're going to be fine. There, donation. That's still not enough. So we're going to have to make a note for a future me, a more responsible me, to come in and sweep out all of the embassies, especially as borders are solidifying. But that's not happening right now, I guess. Even though now is when I should do it, and it's just sheer, uncompromising laziness, which is causing me to behave in the way I am right now. The important part is we admit that that's why this is happening. It's not actually required we change anything. Does this make sense? I think it makes sense. There. Headquarters in place. Oh, we have to go get a storage deposit. Here, these are for you. Where do we keep those, I guess? Next time I play, I'm going to do full bot factory. Full normal bot factory. I feel I wanted to do it this way to see how it would go. And I believe I have accomplished that. This is where we make these things, right? These are buffer warehouses, and we want something different. We want the buffer deposits. We make deposits, but I don't see a buffer deposit. Do we have to hand make those? What are you doing? Oh. You're waiting for me to pick you up. No problem. So yes, an extremely inauspicious start to this episode. I gotta hand make something. I need a buffer chest, got it. 8 red and a 20 iron, I guess. And then just right there. And then we build. Probably had them in a box, right? Probably had a bunch right in here if I just would have come and looked. But whatever. Take that back. And then take... There's no room. Take that. There's no room. I have to manage all this too. Just way too much to do. What can I say? I'm overwhelmed. I have mental issues. We're just gonna have to give me an accommodation. That accommodation is more time. Are you guys similarly in struggle? No. I do not understand this. Why has it not been extended appropriately? It's like, is it really this difficult? There, that one is somehow just close enough. I don't know. Maybe it was in range of the other one. Maybe there's overlap. I don't know. I understand nothing about nothing. I'm just going to close my eyes and try to accomplish a single task. That was over there, right? Yes. Okay, guys, what are you doing? Oh, this is all the Bodos guys. They're probably getting sucked into resupply duty on the front. At least that will fade as I push the front. All right. Storage deposit. Did I not? No, I did not. Back again. Okay. Okay. Definitely not on the edge of losing it. Definitely 100% firmly within myself right now. Concentrating, thriving, doing well. Everything is great, I tell you. Everything is absolutely, perfectly fine. Okay, we do it again. And we just check this time. Because we don't trust our memory anymore. Things change when we turn around. It is a storage deposit. There we go. And now we go over here. And we chuck the embarrassments in there. That's going to be there till the end of time. We don't think about that. This is going to go right there. Okay, and now we proceed again. Okay. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We can do this simple task, which, okay, I'm not going to lie to you. We can't do this. It's not going to work. We're doomed here. So now we need to go to a well-functioning system. Copy you. Right there. And instead of going there, okay, don't do that to me. You go there. This is now your job. You are the supply officer for this area. Okay, why is such struggle? Tell me, friends, why is such struggle? I should probably just bail on this right now. Okay, go, get in there. This is obviously not a world friendly to me at the moment. By that I mean I'm having severe competence issues. What's going on here? We're waiting for more of those guys to be made? That kind of makes a little bit of sense, right? So, and then you, and then just go. Then local competence shall be restored. Okay, let's review this simple task we have struggled with so mightily. We need more bots here. I mean, just obviously, right? Here, take those and do good. The problem here is where are their guys going from? Oh, did we have a command post way over there? And I just didn't notice? Oh, okay. Okay, you have 2 command posts. That's how it's going to be. I just didn't notice. Then what's our problem? The problem just needs to be cleaned out or something? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Oh, I have severe problems. And they're just dumping. They couldn't do it. No, wait. They're cycling between me. Oh no. Here, stop that. No personal logistics. Stop. They're still cleaning out my they're depositing my what happened here? Oh my god, everything is ruined. They are depositing my trash back into this bin. And that's like the absolute worst thing they could be doing. It's like, no, run. Run for your own safety. Run for your own sanity. Just stop. Maybe I gotta stand right here instead. Here, take it. Take all that stuff. Get rid of it. It's gonna be... Okay. I just have to stay away from that entire situation. What was going on? Why did I... Well, moving it's not bad. But... What have I done? Like, was it clogged? I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. All I know is we have a better forward base over there. The problem was this guy hadn't cleared anything. And that was... I still don't know. Okay, I don't know, and I've just accepted I'm not going to. Let's push the wall a little bit in places where I've gone quiet. That doesn't look quiet to me. This does look quiet to me. Alright, push the wall. Go. Do that. We're only doing one at a time now. That's the new way of doing things. We're gonna be slow. This looks quiet. Yeah, one at a time, please. That's gonna be this. There. And then we're gonna get to right here, and then we're gonna get to right here, and that's gonna be our land. Up here, you don't look quiet. You look like you have to move forward again. This is quiet, and we're not moving forward, and we're fine here. This needs to continue to pull down more. I'm gonna have to continually empty this because we're... This is the phase where things get awkward, and I don't have a good answer. Because the system worked great when I was expanding at about the same rate I was planting. Here, let's just be thorough, right? Maybe that just needs a wall. I don't know. That seems excessive to me. But all this stuff I'm pulling down, especially the artillery shells, have to be stored somewhere. And they'll be stored in the buffer bin, which is not really what I want, because the buffer bin will fill up and will be full, and that will be bad. So how are we doing right here? Well, I cleaned it out, so we're gonna have to put another waste bucket here. I'm ready to come and clean it out in a dedicated fashion. I don't know. Here, we made a forward base for the Middle West. Fantastic. That was great. I'm glad I did that. I'm on top of everything. Where do we make ethanolamine? I think that's in the medical wing. Let's go spam some prod. Pretend like we know what we're doing. Probably over here-ish? Yeah, exactly right here-ish, actually. Oh, we've already spammed prod. Why did I have this down? I mean, I can blue it, but I don't have any blue bioreactors. Yes, I do. Oh, I don't have bots on. I don't have enough blue bioreactors. That's a different sort of statement. Okay. Be calm. Be calm. It's just a running episode. The base used to be small. It's not small anymore. Grab that and that. Okay, let's go. And we will accomplish this task. And then I think I have to rebuild that model I made. And put prod in it. Or do I want to just not do that and continue with my plan of not prodding until I need it? But prodding would make it so I don't have to need it. I don't know what I'm doing. I am lost, and so are you. Alright, I don't understand. Okay, task complete. Blue Renea Plantation, that's probably a next episode sort of thing, right? because of probably takes a lot more time to build those buildings, and I don't want to look at it. I just want to go build something solid. We're going to go take a look at helium. Today, we will build better helium. And there we go. You, when sped out, 2.5 a second. You eat 6 a second. So between them all, I'll be able to get 6 a second here. I'll do this. We're going to plan for 1. And let's plan for space being sped. All who can accept prod shall accept prod. And then we have to speed up reasonably. We'll do that for now. There, we have a model. Maybe we can do 3s. I don't know. This is going at plus 20%. So now it's eating 8. And, all right, this is what we're going to build for. These are the ratios that shall be. So, you are now making... I'm going to try to saturate this. I don't think I actually can, but we're going to try. So 5.6 a second. And that means we need one more of you. This is the prod effect. And now this is just a pass-through, right? No, it is not because of prod. So this is where calculations become difficult. And this is plus 40%, I guess. That's just what it is. 2.4 divided by 3.36. It's a weird inflationary rate. 3.36 divided by 2.4, 1.4. That is prod, so it's times 1.4. So it's 5.6 times 1.4, and that gets us through here. And we're making 7.8 for right here. And so that says we need another one. And this is another times 0.14. It looks like a pass-through normally, right? Yes, it's normally a pass-through. But now it is times 1.4. So now we're at 11 a second. That's just under what this guy can do. So I guess we do 2 of you. And this is, once again, a pass-through. And this is hugely, hugely concentrating. All right, so right here, it's essentially what 1 can do. Here, let's just use 1 for right now. Use 2 because it's going to get better later on. All right, but it is just going to be 1. So now we're at 8 a second. 8 a second coming in right here. And that's saying we're going to need 3 of you, and all of you got to get prodded too. You don't often hear me sad about distributing prod, but it's throwing off my nice, easy calculations. But this is how it should be now that I have powerful prod. Should be / has to be. There's a concern there. We're going to do this again. We're going to get through it, though. Don't worry. We're going to fake up doing some math. We're going to pretend like we're approaching this scientifically. And then we're just going to do whatever, right? That's been how the whole factory's been so far. All right, there. Fully prodded. And just like right there. Just to show how serious we are. Okay, good. So these guys are going a little slower. This is eating too... Oh, we're doing bad. We're already doing bad. So I guess these guys have to be further up because they're Mark IIIs. Yeah, these are less speed. This isn't enough. I don't know anymore. Now you're going faster, and that's good. So you're eating... So I plan for 2 of these? Let's just do 1 right now and walk it through like this. So this is making 62. This is still 1 to 1. And this is making 80 rich gas. So now we need 10 of these. Yeah, this is probably the bottleneck right here. Maybe they have to be sped instead of prodded. I can skip some prod in this. It doesn't matter. It's just rocks out of the ground. Like, this step doesn't need to be prodded that badly. It's the step with the ethynolamine. That's right there. Yeah, that's the one that really does need it. Everything else can be sped. I don't know what I'm doing. I am also not going to know what I'm doing by doing this. All I know is this is the non-prod ratio, and we're going to do something. I don't know what it's going to be. No one is allowed to judge what is about to happen here, okay? That's the rule. No judging. What we're going to do now, though, is we're going to build a stack that processes this. And this makes all of the products that we're used to. I should go get a ton of red belt. Because this is definitely a good way to get rid of red belt. Getting rid of these waste products. Give me that. Here, have some space back. Thank you. Then we're gonna... Oh, we need to get a few more regolith mines. Hopefully some exist. We did the regolith mines up here in a gap. That is right here. Oh, we do have them. Now we're getting seriously low in inventory space. I'll figure it out, though. It's still good. Everything's still good. It's all going to be okay. I mean, at least tech is going. It looked like it was trying to flicker on me there, but it didn't actually work out like that. Here, let's get the entire structure. Only it doesn't need to be blue. Where are the others? I'm hoping I can see them just from the map. Now we are outside. We are beyond the pale. Well, that did nothing. Okay, where are we going? I am not having a great episode. Alright, so it looks like that. There's one right over there. Wonder how bad it pollutes. I guess it doesn't actually matter. Given that we are going to be giving all of these fine, hideous monsters eviction notices. There's one. Well, that's on a walkway, though. Do I care about that anymore? I don't think so. Alright, we're doing that one, too. Barbary reigns over the factory. All our principles discarded in the name of gross expediency. Also, it doesn't really matter anymore because I can fly. You don't need to have rules when you can fly. Okay, there, that's for you. And then over here. That's for you. Do we have main power out here? The answer is almost certainly no, right? We kind of need that, yeah. Okay, good. We are probably doing this in the least efficient way possible, as per tradition. All right, you going? Are you happy? Are you happy now? You happy making the rock? Okay. Then we're just going to pull this straight back. We should join this, what is becoming a transit corridor. We should aim for right up here and then come back here. All right, got it. Understood. Completely intelligible. That thing must be destroyed. Trees unwelcome. But we all knew that. They knew that too. Okay, good. And then this way. And then down here. Alright, got it. So we have some rock coming in over here. And we have some rock being made on site. And we're going to just do it like right here, kind of in line, I guess. So it looks like we have some sort of plan here. That at some point someone thought about what they were doing instead of just spamming build as the cancer does. Here, this. Alright, so this way. This is a very good way of getting rid of red belt. Puts it to good use. Good. And just join in the party. And then drag straight over. I guess we're going to collect the other one. So we're going to go straight over here. Way too long. Then all you get picked up. And this is a problem. I wonder if we just dunked Regolith rock on this belt there with that little maneuver. I like to believe that is not true. Alright, so we did this wrong, I think. Yeah. Do we do that right? No. Is there any way to do this right? Oh, yes there is. Excuse me. Brain doesn't work the majority of the time. Alright, got it. So, you're going to come down. And you're going to go up. And you're going to join in the fun. There. We have our Regolith rock. Okay, I can't. I am not having a good one right here. I am on the struggle bus right now. Sure, just dump it on. Okay, so. No, we probably don't want to do it like this. This is going to come back this way. And this ties in here. This is what we actually want to do. I mean, that's debatable, but this is what we're going to do. All right, so I guess we start here and just hope for the best. Kind of want to keep it in line, but oh well, doesn't matter. All of you come with me. First stop, right here, the crushinating. You're going to go right here. Should probably give more space. Give a good amount of space. You will never, ever, ever be upset that you have given yourself too much space. And then we need jaw crushionation. So we're just going to do a small stack compared to what we used to do. And then you're like right there. And then you're like right there. And then lastly, you're over there. And then byproduct alley is over here. We've got a lot of byproducts we're going to have to deal with. All right, so the crushionation happens. You get shoveled in. That's probably good enough, right? And this goes right about here. Great. Correct is good and correct. And now you have two things you are doing. First, you are product outing right there. Well, actually, I should think about the future. The future when I have to dramatically expand that. The future, expand all of this. The future which is most definitely coming, right? Of course it is. What's the ratio? Ratio is rather pronounced. So I guess stone goes out like this. And we have a stone out. Okay, not like that. Stone out. And this is, I guess, the proper line for you. And don't pay attention to that. Okay, good. Now we come down. Then we go up. This, I thought I left enough space, but I did not. All right, and we have product in. And that's good. And then you crush it, and we get product out. Boop, boop, boop. And that's you. Boop, boop. And then down. And then back up. Good. Now we have to deal with the fact we have a waste product. I could just dump everything on here. And then filter it out. That seems like a really bad plan, though. Why would I dump everything on the belt when I don't have to? So I guess the answer is 1, 2, something like this. I could do a belt weaving thing, but I'm not gonna. Actually, we need to invert that. And that has to not be right there to do the pattern correctly. I mean, this isn't most elegant solution, but it's not the worst I've done. That's for sure. I've done far uglier, friends. We'll see how this performs. Alright, stage 2 complete. It's nice to have some very simple buildings. Need help? Do we not have... No, we don't have party juice here at all. I clipped it at some point. Whenever you see a flame turret die like that, you know you've messed up somewhere. Oh, this entire area is dry. So what am I looking at? This line right here was clipped right here. When I removed this, when I removed that embassy. And I don't know where I'm going. Why am I even running anywhere? Shouldn't I just let the bots handle that? It's way, way back there. Is anyone coming to do this? Yeah, it looks like it. Maybe. I can't tell. Either of you have pipes? I cannot tell what you're up to. You're headed in the right direction. You could... I don't see you carrying anything, though. Yeah, it's within range. It'll fix itself. Don't worry. Worry about nothing. So you're in, and you're in, and you're going to have to do the exact same thing, right? You're just playing the same dance. We might as well just do this right now. Oh, you're smaller. That's unfortunate. Pattern still works, though. Is this a good pattern? I don't know. It's just what I'm doing right now. So you are a sand-based life form, looks like. So you are taking sand out right there. It's pleasant. We haven't had a line like this in a long time. Sure, I'm going to have to route 50 different waste products, but at the same time, this isn't assembling 14 input whatevers just to accomplish one small piece of a task. It's nice to have this every once in a while. Alright, there. And that's probably okay in some world. And now we're putting out the regolith dust. So we just crush and crush and crush and crush. Just crush and crush and crush and crush and crush and crush and crush. Now we have you guys. And you have multiple products. We're going to have a whole variety show of waste products coming out of this. Alright, so it's going to be... Well, obviously not, right? Well, probably not like that either. Probably like that in the end? That doesn't look great. But whatever. I need to beaconate this, don't I? I suppose I've naturally left enough space for proper beacons once they arrive. Tech. Glorious. Probably right here is where it has to go, and maybe another one. Right there, in 5, 2. Right? Why do they complain about everything? All right, so there, that's goal. That's next big goal. We need intelligent units for a lot of things. Specifically, we need this tech next. And if we had 1,400 raw pi-sci-4, and we've already researched one pi-sci-4, and that's the cognates. And they're both, so that's 6,600 pi-sci-4 I need to put out. And we had 1,400 raw, and we know it's a ×5 multiplier, so that means we had 1,800 effective science. That means we can just research this right now. And then we can deploy the new recipe, if nothing else. And hopefully that will be the first step on the way to getting pi-sci-4 to actually start moving. What's your oh. Here. You're obviously going fast enough. But the 2 is the problem. It's the exact same one. I don't feel threatened by this. That's how I'm going to put it. It also feels very weird just to be building free form like this. And this is all to avoid doing a proper stack over there because we don't need to. So we build a small one to start and hope we never need another one. We're way late in the game and it's probably accurate, maybe. He says, coping furiously. So we have 2 things out. First off, calcinates out. I wish this had an unloader at this point. Calcinates. And we're just going to have a general purpose out. Just a general purpose whale janitorizing all this. And you'll see how I design it, designing for the future. Right here. And this will head over there somehow. You'll see. Okay. Ash. Ash in. And then we're just leaving that for a moment. And then we have our input right here. Might even need 2. We're going to put 2. Then we get all this stuff out in not so great quantities, not so immense quantities. It's not an immense quantity. So just do this. Put in 2 of these guys. Oh, I don't even know why we're prodding this. No, do not prod this. Absolutely not. I want to anti-prod this. Why is that not an option available to me? And then we have room for maybe 2 more here in this line, should it be needed, but it won't because of here. Have faith in speed. Have faith in speed mods. We're going to need 1. And that's just all of this stuff dunked in there. Okay, good. So, and then we'll handle this whale probably last. So now we need to get the 3 main waste products. Oh, we have to handle this. Bulk inserters have grown on me. Here we go. Okay. Okay, things are okay, I think. Maybe. This might be right. There's a possibility where it could be right. Yeah. And how is the Vonix pile? Here, do we actually hook this up again? Yes. Party fluid is now once again reaching the party surface. Only you don't have good party fluid. You can't use that. Flush that. Wonder how that got in. Well, okay, I know exactly how it got in. It was through powering like one of these drills somewhere in here. I remember doing something like that. Kinda. A memory might exist. More Vonixes is the current problem. Yeah, you can just deliver. And that'll make another round of Pi-Sci 4 in a second. So I'll have to go check on that. Now I'm right in my own way. Well, no, we're going to come over here and we're going to try to treat this as a logistics spine. All right. We need to hook into an existing out. And these are real high up, aren't they? Kimberlite mining will have all the things I need, right? There's a sand out, there's a gravel out. So if I come up the cobalt area, come up the side right here with both those, that'll work out. Okay. So let's start here. This is just a suggestion, mind. Alright, so here we have gravel right on the walkway. So we're gonna back off of this. And I guess right in the middle here, no, even lower. Right here, no, even lower. Right here, we jerk over. No, even lower. Okay, this is no longer seeming rational. We'll do it. Once we get rid of all these trees. Okay. Okay. All this, good. Are we out of belt? Kinda are. So this is a old school challenge. It's what we used to do. This used to be a game about belting around ore and processing ore and you know, physical processes. I run the entire way. I am not here right now. Yeah. It used to be about physical transformings of bulk material in order to make, you know, iron. And then it was really fast after there, and you had to really work on the iron stage of things. Now the game's different. We're very high tech, super advanced. It's actually a really big deal. So when you get back to the playground of just hit rocks against rocks until there are smaller rocks, it feels kind of great. Not gonna lie. I could go back to the playground and do this right now. Alright, so this is our line, I guess? No. Come up through Cobalt to somewhere up here, so this is our line. It's kind of rough, though. I guess this will be our line, then? For gravel. We have another one for sand. And that's going to take the inner line. Okay. And we'll just look into our future, right? Consider the needs of the future you. And we're already going to need to blue this at some point. Here, let's not even pretend, right? Only we don't use windmills here. We're not doing full windmill blocks in processing. And that was in order to do more processing, which we are doing. So mission success there. Then leap. And that. And now up. I don't know how far we need to go. Probably right there, actually. And this is gravel that we're trying to get in. And this is a mixed gravel and sand line. Really? Oh, it's sand from down there, gravel from over there. So, okay. So it's a mixed gravel and sand line. Listen to what I just said. That means I only have to drag this line once. Why did I do this to myself? I chose the wrong line. And I only noticed just now. That's kind of awful. That means I can dump gravel and sand on this, and it will be fine. Hopefully. I don't know. I don't know anything about anything here on Christmas morning. Right there. Okay. So a mixed gravel sand line coming in right here. That is a horse of a different color. So what we'll do is we'll do one-sided each. And our real, okay, thank you. That's clearly what I wanted to do. And our goofy build is a little goofier. Congrats. Oh, that doesn't go up. All right, so this no longer exists. Now we need to find stone out. Right here, and then right there. Good. Okay. All right, so that's moving forward. Now we just have to get rid of stone somehow. Who needs to vent stone? The answer is, of course, everybody. But the problem is they do it so high, you know? The stone isn't produced deep. It's like it's the first step, always. That's why it's so convenient for me to... No, this is a deeper stone line. Oh, that's because it's still the first step. So, I just have to get it in somehow. Just drag this up, however, just through everything. Alright, we're not going to make a plan here. This is going to be a distinct lack of plan belt. Except the plan never includes trees. Okay. And we're just going to head straight up. And we are on the edge of the belt. That's bad. On the edge of the walkway. Because we still have standards. As hard as that may be to believe. As difficult as that may be to believe. Standards still exist somewhere. We're thinking about sending out a research team to attempt to identify where the standards have gone. I want to go look at the Ark now. Did the Ark deliver? No. Why is the Ark not delivering? We still want Vonixes? You're filling your entire cargo of Vonixes. Alright, no. I mean, that's necessary for perfect samples, but I also need at least one wave of pt657 to continue forward progress. I can't be dumping all my Vonixes into alien enzymes right now. I need some for the tech. So, okay, we go manually do some things then. Because we've just not been having a good episode. No joke. I find it impossible to navigate. Over here. And you need to give up those Vonixes. I really have nothing, so little in my inventory. You take that. You take that. Then one more. Now you go deliver. And you should go, right? Oh, you're in the slow queue. We have to wait a bit. He'll wake up. Now he goes. Gets the Simics. Gets the Xenos. Which we should have. Yes. We'll have Coralexes. We'll have everything else, right? No, wait. There are Xenos. Okay. Oh, this is so out of order. So we're just going to watch the Ark work. Now you get, hopefully we have these, because we had a Xeno crisis just the other day. There, we have those. We have the antelopes, obviously. We're going to have the bees. We're going to have everything else. Okay, the Ark is moving. And that will give another wave of pt657, and that should be enough for 2 techs. 1 Ark delivery, I think we've established, is 2 full pt657 techs. Which is good. We'll be able to get what we need. Fantastic. Meanwhile, speaking of getting what we need, we are now belting this north as much as we can, and we're just not thinking about the consequences of our actions. If this turns out to be a problem, because keep in mind, we are hard against another belt, and we cannot in good conscience turn to the left, because then we'll be touching the walkway. And it's hard to turn to the right, because we have a full flowing belt of, looks like borax, washed borax right there. So we're kind of committed to this line. It's better work. Someone really should have thought ahead, planned this out better. But unfortunately, this is not a... Oh, I just ruined everything. One spot. Oh, it's really hard to spot one red belt now, isn't it? Because stacking obscures things. Obscures the spaces on the belt. It's actually something I hadn't considered. But for all my fears and all my moaning about, it looks like we are actually gonna make it. For real, legit, gonna make it. Oh, now we have to get in there, and the horrible future I had predicted has come to pass. Oh, I don't want to get all that in my inventory. Alright, okay, we did it. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, do I go deliver this? Yeah, let's do it. I need one out of my inventory. That's right here, right? Good. So that's almost Regolith Processing online. The only other thing to do is to drag dry stream all the way to the other side of the factory. And of course to handle all of the... Well, all of this is fine. So all of the main waste products are out, leaving only primary product. And you just get piped. And this is going to fill up pretty much immediately. Maybe I'll tank it or something. Because amongst other... Oh, I don't think I have any vias here. No, we can do it. We can do it. It can be done. I have to move that guy, though. There you go. Can we just keep going? Looks like the answer is yes, even though I'm uncomfortably close. We only got a few more episodes, I feel, in Chorapalooza. And then we start on, not really Next Science, but Intelligent Units, which I guess is Next Science when I get right down to it. Okay, now we're running into trouble. It's okay. No, nice that Nextlet is no longer an issue. I'm really low on inventory space. I'm not sure why. There's probably a reason. You are not connected somewhere. Ah, I rushed ahead. Now you are connected, and we're about to hit fluid extents. So, just for right now, we're going to think about the future. Thank you. Okay. Just continue pipe running. Right there. There. Right there. Right there. And we're just gonna keep going, friends. Keep going. And then almost there. We are in fact almost there. There's a helium line. That's how we know we're almost in the right spot. And we have our product gas coming in. There. Well, okay, not quite there. Now I'm the man who says there. And what we're going to do is we're just going to tank it right here. Okay, we're going to tank it right there then, because I'm just twitching and spasming about, and we have so much more to process. All of that is going to be a lot of helium. I mean, a lot of helium. This is really a future production method. All right, can I turn this on? I guess you don't even need to be sped. For right now, anyway. All right, I'm turning this on. We're going to see what happens. We haven't done the ultimate out right here, but I'll program that whale in a moment. There, shovel it in. So it's not going to be explosive amounts of product, huh? It's going to be a pretty slow start here. Right, that'll make its way out. And the thumpening begins here. So good. Now both of you going, and we're on to the... We've crushed it once, we've crushed it twice, and then we powder it. Okay, good. Wonder how the helium is trapped in here. Helium is a noble gas. It does not react. So, where are we getting it from in this? I'm not really understanding the process, I guess. And prod is going to start kicking in real soon. Alright, good. Then you make the dry gas stream. And a bunch of calcinates. There we go. Calcinates come right here. And ash. There. And you make individual bits of stuff. Alright. I need a soda. I'll be right back. Alright. Soda obtained. Goal number 1 of the day. It's ongoing, I guess. Alright, so it's going to be predominantly ash, huh? Alright, disposal whale. Come here. Got too many caravans. Whale hungry. I probably should never have used caravans at all. Pathing is probably problematic. It's much cheaper to fly something just UPS wise than it is to have it on the ground. Anyway, you're going to be right here, and then you're going to wait until... No, we have to do a combinator, right? I think I remember this from before. We have a nice little adder. Only don't do that ever. I want you to take each plus 1 output T. How about each on red? And then you output green. That's probably better, right? There. That's what I wanted to do. Alright, so you're going to wait until T is greater than... Oh, think about it. They have different stackings. So I guess the worst case scenario is 9,000, right? No, how many slots does it need? Is 9,000? Yeah, 9,000. So greater than 8,000. Then I want you to fill your cargo and don't wait. Then we have to get rid of how many things? Raw quartz. It comes here. You go right here. And then unload until caravan has iron ore. Like there. Add destination right there. Unload until caravan has copper ore of that and weight. And then we make quartz ore, right? That's right there. Unload until caravan has quartz ore. Then there's sulfur, right? And what was the other thing? This is weird. Unload items until caravan has no quartz. It will only unload quartz, right? It won't unload everything. If I'm having this question, it's bad. We might have to go pay attention to that. Also, limestone and ash are the other things. So limestone is obviously in the earth stack. Right there. Unload items until limestone to 0. Add destination. Ash. Unload items until ash equals 0. Okay, in theory, this is everything. Now I want you to do this first. And I want you to skip to this step. I don't know how I'm going to check it, though. Anyway, it's fine. This is probably all fine, right? Oh, you can't get rid of that? So I suppose it should slowly be moving to empty the belt, because we got 8 a second right here. and we're not producing at 8 a second. We're producing at less than 8 a second, so I suppose it's going to be very slow. Alright, can we see a chart? Dry gas. Whatever that means. So we are now making like 400 dry gas stream a second. Or a minute, rather. Okay, that's fine. How many harmonic absorbers do we have? These are so expensive. That's only like 10 buildings. Maybe even only 5 buildings, depending. Why has the Ark not arrived? The Ark has arrived. Okay. Why are we not going? We have no growth hormone. Why did that happen? You have growth hormone. Do we need to bring more? Do we not have enough? Load items, and then it empties cargo, right? So, do we just have a little burst? Do we not have enough in the system? Growth factor. Delivered. Is 1,000 not enough? I mean, if I only give 1 to each, probably isn't enough, is it? Why hasn't this been taken away? So it did go. We can see the material on the belt. Oh, do we not have any rich biocrud? And that's our problem. Now we're waiting for this to gear up again. Yeah, that's why there's only a bunch of arrow organs on here. We're saving everything until we have the rich biocrud again. Which I could maybe help with? This is done, I think, right? Oh, we should watch. We actually caught it at a good time. Alright, so you're going to come right over here. This is actually the perfect time to watch. And, okay, yes, it works like it should. Alright, so this is now finished. Huzzah. We can now rip down the old world and build the new. Sound good? Sound good. Then we will have better helium, and hopefully that's all I need for the entire rest of the game. And I don't have to touch this again. So this all has to get moved. I guess it distributed all of the growth factor. And then after it distributed it, it went back for more. And the fact it's not going is because it doesn't have any... Here, just clip this. All this is going to be... Well, no, just let it go for right now. It's not a lot. And what we're waiting for is the rich crud. And that will be generated naturally if I just do nothing. But I have trouble doing nothing. It's a failing of mine. There. You're going to pump it out. You guys are going to start wiggling again. Because we're going to fill all these tanks. And I'm going to pick up all these tanks. Once they're emptied. Where are you getting it all from? I guess you're distributing all over the place. It's going to take some time. That's fine. Right there. Oh, we don't have enough. All right, never mind. We just have to let it go. So, rich biocrud, right? We should check first this area for biopolymer, which rotted out and then ended up here. Do you have any? No. There's nothing here. Okay, so that's not an option. Let's go check the digestive system. There probably shouldn't be any there either because it mostly comes from Vonix's. So I guess we're just dealing with a natural ramp-up period right now. Okay, I guess. That's fine. Hey, did carbon fiber ever start going again? I mean, this looks good. Are we backed up anywhere? Oh, we are. We are backed up. Oh. That's terrible. I guess we did need these. I'm sorry for underestimating your electricity needs. Just casually throw down a gigawatt of consumption. Oh, that's a real problem. That shouldn't be here. Alright. Hopefully it's taking care of it now. This takes how much time? 20 seconds. Jeez. Alright. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. It's not hurting anybody. Check right here one more time. And now we have excess growth factor. Because I told it to deliver it again. So yeah, that never was our problem. It is all a biocrud issue. And this will all rot out. And it will rot out at 1 hour. So are we going to consume more or less than 15 in an hour? The answer is, of course... Oh, so we have 50 on the belt? 50 in an hour. That's like one every other... That's kind of right, I think. We're going to leave it there for the moment. Just to see how it goes. It's going to take a long time to get the... Oh, we need more. Of course we do. Here, just grab that. Stick it over there. That's what happens. Then we have more room to pump stuff out. Good. I wonder if rich gas ever triggered. You know, the thing we did yesterday. It doesn't look like it's going at all. Oh, rich gas is trying to get out. So yes, that means arums are probably going, right? That was the purpose of doing that? Yes, arums are going. And you're doing what? Seed separation. Yeah. Okay. All right, that's going. Excellent. Done. Check mark. Great job. Meanwhile, right here, I guess we have to continue just stealing these guys. Okay. I guess we don't need the pump anymore because now I can just kind of force it all out by strategic picking upping, right? Like this and that. And then it just forces the liquid immediately over there. That's at 62 now. Yeah, now it's at 67. Yeah, it works like that. Yeah, we saved all of it. Okay, good. Now we're going to process all of that into helium, just not right now. Actually, what we're going to do now is we're going to rip all of this down. All of you need to come with me. I have to be real careful not to sever lines, right? There's a Tholins line going through right there. Anything else? Let's check. Let's look before we leap. Tholins line going through. I don't know what that is. So I guess we do this. And hope for the best. Alright, so like that. Then like this maybe. And I've completely ruined everything despite my best intentions. Okay. Maybe this is alright. Why aren't we windmilled? Oh, because this is weird. I accept that it's weird. I am going to windmill it. So I am... Okay, that's coming in. That's good. This is on its way. Why is it like this? This was helium, I think. All right, so that's a product line. It's always so dangerous ripping down all this stuff. And then I have no idea what these things are doing. Like, literally no idea. Well, it's supposed to be dry gas stream, right? But how did the rest of it ripped up? Oh, it's the tanks. They're from the tanks. Okay. So we have dry gas stream coming in, right? That's right there. And we have rich gas coming in. That is helium, I think. I mean, I really hope it's helium. If it's not helium, I have questions about what's going on here. I think... Okay, that looks terrible, but it's fine. It's fine. It's only looking terrible. It isn't actually terrible. And you're not doing anything. You're just supplying the area. Okay. Okay. So now we deploy our standard setup. Despite that, it's still not completely right. Okay. And down here as well. And this one does slot in correctly. So good. Now, it's time to figure out what I'm doing. We have a maze of pipes here. This is helium out. And so, while I do support its presence in this endeavor, I do not think it should be taking up space quite like it is. This is much better. Quietly off to the side, please. Then all this stuff is accepted madness. All right, so. And then just find a place for this. There. Okay. It's time to begin. We have to get helium processing done probably today. I'm going to have to take a break, but we'll definitely get through this. So we're... Okay, I need that back. Sorry. So we need multiple of these. We need multiple of these, which means we need multiple of these. I want to say we need like 3 of each. So like this. And we're going to reduce this step by, instead of prod mod, speed modding. Like, how's that go? Now you're eating 21 as opposed to, this is times 3. I mean, we're losing prod, but I don't think we need it. I think it's better to have fewer buildings. Alright, so we're going to calc off of this, I guess. So maybe we only need 2 of these, because this is also going to be a problem. And we want to expose this to prod as well. I think I'm being foolish. I think that is exactly what's going on here. We got to use this with preference. We got to clear all that out. So, what sort of decisions do I need to make? We need to get ethanolamine in, that's for sure. So let's just focus on what we can achieve. And give me requester tank. We are almost completely full up. This we don't need anymore. Why do I have so much material on me? I need the blue box, which is right there. Ethanolamine. And you gotta come here, and this stuff is precious. So we definitely need full prod at basically every single step, honestly. And then you put out this stuff. Highly purified gas is not necessary. And then rich gas comes in. And we have waste methanol and then helium-rich gas. And they split off. And helium-rich gas needs water and gasoline. We have that over there. And you need hydrogen. Hydrogen exists everywhere. Hydrogen is all around us. And you need the same as that compressor. And then you make water. Oh. Do we add water at any point? There's going to be prod involved, so I am going to have to vent it out. And we're not on a lake bed here, which is annoying. But I'd have a wastewater line over there somewhere, right? Pretty sure that's true. All right, time to shut up and start building. Luckily, I'm not seeing a lot of physical ingredients here. It's all just liquid-liquid transformations. So we're going to start here. Is this good? I don't know. Am I going to regret this? Well, I've regretted everything so far, so why would this be different? So we'll plug in the ethanolamine. And we'll plug in a dry gas stream. And we will hook that up properly with correct preferences. We will have correct opinions about how things should be arranged. Everything shall be correct. Okay, like so, like so, like so. Ethanolamine in. And then dry gas stream, I guess we'll come down over here. We'll figure that out. I don't want to start it quite yet. Here, how about we not attach ethanolamine. Instead, we build everything but. So we need this guy right here to come in. We're kind of at the worst spot for this. We'll move that. This is fine. Yes, it's ugly. Yes, it's fine. This is going to be fine too. Underflow less than 20. Do it. And then it just pipes in, yeah? And then piping out to right there. Yeah? And this doesn't exist. And we'll use all of this first. This astonishing amount of almost 1 million units of dry gas stream. Yeah. We'll be working on this supply for a bit. And it eats, okay, we're not sped, so. It was saying it was eating very little, but it was a lie. We have to put beacon space in here somehow. Like big beacon space. That should be in here, I guess. Or I could do it from side to side. I'm just not going to think about that. Anyway, you're now eating probably 10 a second. Over 10 a second. It's going to take a while to get through 1 million. That's great. I support this. Meanwhile, we have next level, right? We have no good example of this. I mean, I guess we do this, and I guess that leaves space for a big beacon if necessary. Oh, wait, it doesn't. No, we have to do that, and that just ruins everything, doesn't it? That's no longer making sense. There. Okay, I'll get this done. Don't worry. And then that will flip you around. And now we have space for a big beacon. Should it be necessary. But for right now, we put in the small beacon. And this is waste CO2. And this is our product. And waste CO2 will go where? I mean, we're We're right by Gas Central. Even though, but CO2 is way up here, unfortunately. It's an early gas. We need, I guess over here. This is waste CO2 going in. So hopefully we have a nice long spine. We don't. Yeah, it just doesn't deal with this part of the factory very often. So I guess we try to drag that south. I guess see what we can do. See how far it goes. No. Yes. Yes. No. It goes not very far. Okay. All the way down. I don't know why it took me so long to realize that this was hydrochloric acid. I've realized it now, and it took me thousands of hours, like over 1,000 hours, for that to click. Because this doesn't look like how I picture hydrochloric acid. It's HCl. That's HCl. We're looking at right here. And I don't know. I'm just not used to thinking about it like that. It's also kind of weird. Well, I don't know. I guess I've always been associated with chlorine as a chlorine product. And when I was doing chemistry stuff, I never thought of hydrochloric acid as being a chlorine product because the chlorine part was never a issue in it. Was never really involved with what was going on. It was always just there for the acidity, not for like a source or a drain on chlorine. Oh, so we can't do this the easy way. So we just do like this then? No, we can't do this anyway. And then just kind of steal the line right here. Just keep going. No, we can't. Can I not use this? Oh, I can. That's probably... Oh, it is illegal. How big is that? Oh, we're in a terrible spot for this. Alright. I guess we don't do this then. Well, we go over to the side is what we do. We take advantage of the fact that I can build undergrounds right here. There we go. We have a patch. And now it's very clear where that exists. All right. Okay, so right over there, and that's good. Now we have this fully taken care of. Next tier. You are doing a 4 liquid transformation. You go right here. Maybe you can. I mean, it certainly looks like you can. And these things are overbuilt, kinda. We're gonna need more of these. Yeah, this is probably the correct move. Maybe it's the correct move. I don't know what's right and wrong. Don't look to me for guidance, children. Look to me as an example and try to escape my fate. So we have waste methanol. Oh, okay, we got 3 on this port. And do we have the other one over there? No, the other one is in the center. So if we do this and this, and then stick them... Okay, why would I do that? And then stick them all up one. Why are you not rotating? Alright, so we do something like this. Then over. I'm not sure where the beaconing is going to happen. Because that's not going to leave enough space. Okay. Yeah, this isn't enough space for a large beacon. It's really kind of unfortunate. It's good for a small beacon. Maybe I can fit it somewhere else, like over here. Maybe I should be putting it back here. There's plenty of space, I think. Really looks like it. All right, that's our plan. When we have to put specialized big beacons in, they go back there. Done. So this is our rich gas out. We got to use the other rich gas first. Okay, that's fine. So grab and grab. So this is product. This is waste. This is input. And that comes from right there. Input is end. Product will take care of. We have 2 waste products right here. And we're going to split into 2 lines to process both of them. But we need to get methanol out. I don't think we have a concept of waste methanol. Luckily, we can probably just tie into that. Oh, wait. Tie into it really close, actually. Are we actually outputting... Yes. So all I have to do is to tie in right there. Okay. That's going to be a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Which is one of those pleasant surprises, which doesn't happen nearly often enough. You can make just lovely vias. That's 1 or 2 more over. Where did I make methanol around here? Right there. So, just a bit further. Only we can't go a bit further. Not through there. Okay, no problem. We're gonna have to do a pigtail, kind of. Like that. Then tie in not anywhere here. Why are we connecting to something? Because this isn't trimmed. Danger averted. Then our waste methanol comes over. Again, not trimmed. I did a bad job over there. I should be fined 2 weeks' pay. Except we know the engineer does it for free. So that's not going to be effective. All right, we're going. This is fine. Well, I should check and see... check and see how we're doing on venom. That's less. We're making progress here. This is going to be a forever sort of thing. Things are going all right, though, except for this. We have to work on that. We have to get organ printing. So we have waste out, and we have 2 products, and so this is done. I think this is where I take my break. I don't want to. You all realize that, right? I do not want to take a break, but I kind of have to. Then we will arrange helium processing. We really should have put this in a whole line. Like regolith, crush, 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 and then helium, helium right here. And we should have done it like this. We are in a state of sin here. But there's so much. It makes so much. All right. I'm going to take a break. And then we're going to finish off the rest of this. This is going to be a long episode. I don't care. Everyone sit right where you are. Nobody move. All right. Back. Let's get this finished off. Shouldn't be a lot left, right? Let's do the inconvenient one first. That's these guys. We have to build a proper unit, so just you guys go away. And this will go like right over here. We're just going to do a line, right? How much steam do you make? 250. You're not even sped yet. Oh. So right here, while being sped, you are 500 steam a second. So we're going to need probably personalized cooling. Maybe I could do this all in one. We don't have next level cooling towers yet, do we? That, oh, it doesn't exist. This is the best we got. Okay, I suppose. So if we take one of you and we just put it over there somewhere, right? What can you do? 22. I mean, this is definitely more compact. Maybe a couple of these. Maybe we do that instead. We instead commit to having a couple of these working right here. Like right here and right here, only not dumb. All right, so steam goes out. Here, we're on the wrong side. Then we will have... yeah, there really is no way around this, is there? We're doing it wrong. Well, rather, I'm doing it wrong, and you're watching me do it, saying nothing. That's a special kind of sadism you have there. Then you'll just go across the street, right? Then right there and right there. And we just reflux it, like so. Take you H, like that. And we will somehow make it work. And this gives space for a beacon here, though it's going to be inconsistent, right? So we should probably flip it around. Probably do something like this. This would be best right here. Oh, it's... okay. Maybe best is a relative sort of thing. Right, thank you. Right here, and this is plenty of space for a big beacon, and we can shove a small one right there. So can I double you up? This is a slow step. The answer is yes, but no. All right, that's fine. We got space. So we'll take all of this and we'll move it south by 1. And this is going to be our goal. Okay. And this is going to be processing for, I don't know, a lot. Let's not think too hard about it. We can turn it up and down as needed with prod and speed and beacons and blah, 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 blah. Did I get in the way of something? I'm laying down a lot of pipes without thinking about it. I must have missed picking that up. Okay. We're also doing it backwards. We're doing the products on top and then the inputs on the bottom. But that's fine. We'll make it work. All right, what are we doing here? First off, we are taking rich gas and we have to use this other rich gas with preference. So you have to go on a journey. We're probably still waiting for biocrud to rot down in oh, rich gas is made where? Oh, it's right there. I'm actually... And so this rich gas has to be placed onto this piping system with preference. So underflow less than 20. That's what you do. And this pipe will just... Okay. Hopefully I never need to use this area for anything. Well, no, we can do it like this then. Plug in, plug in. That's not so bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can't fit a big beacon there anymore. Still not so bad. We don't even need to use this right here. We can put this where we want. Like right here for now. Then it jumps up and then comes down. Okay, then we have our input. Now we need water and gas. So gas should probably be right here, but that's going to be tough. Why don't we just do gas and over here, right? Won't that be most cozy out of all the options? And we're going to have to bring it in to the next level too, so I probably shouldn't get attached to anything. All right, now we need water, but it's only like catalytic water. This is here. Good. So water, and then underflow. Here, copy. And then tank. And then water in. Oh, just straight there. That works. There. Oh, you're actually going? Oh, because it's using the rich gas from the other place. Oh. Probably shouldn't be doing that, huh? Well, we're making lots of steam. We're making... That guy's not sped. You guys aren't sped. So this is inappropriate. And this is just a mess now. There. We do it like this then. And then everybody is sped appropriately. And we are making... we got 8 of these times 5, so it's like 400, 4,000 some, and we have just not enough of this right here. We want one more. And then we'll align it properly. Well, hold on there. Hold that thought. Boop. 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 Whoop, whoop, whoop. And then just in, right? No need to be all fussy about this. All right, so that's being cooled. Oh, and you can be even more sped beyond it, so this doesn't actually need to be here. All right, this is fine. We're going to have more cooling required anyway. We'll use this system down here for these. And we are pumping full of liquid-rich gas. We can't get rid of the steam, huh? Does that mean we can't get rid of... Yeah, we have to flush this out because it probably overfilled while... Wait, what are you doing? Okay, so it didn't copy over what I wanted it to copy over. Okay, try this now. Now we flush it again. Alright, that's the classic way of doing this. Now steam is all getting done, and this is building up. There's not a whole lot of it. That's fine. And then that gets thrown into this, right? Can we do something about this? Like right there. All right, and then you take that and you just output water and this, and that water has to actually get flushed. So it's just real simple. Real simple. We'll have an in right here. I mean, don't have to do that. We have 2 outs right here. Actually, we're doing this wrong. So we get a helium-rich gas out. You could probably go to the north, right? That would probably be best, I think. Here, let's just hold on. Let's not think about that right now. So this takes the crude helium. This takes helium-rich gas. Actually, you guys should probably be on par with one another. On a level. So this should probably go right here-ish. What's our problem? There is no problem. And then you should go right here-ish. And betwixt... Oh, I lost that. That'll be fine. we do this. And I don't know how many we need. But honestly, the answer is almost certainly 4, right? I realize this is wrong. Everyone's just going to have to just bear with me because it's wrong. Like, that's not right. This isn't doing anything right. That's not right. We just do this, right? Oh, you got to be mega prodded, I think. Do I not have these things? Oh, do I have to get more compressors? The answer points to yes. Hopefully some have been made. Unless this will have to be a cursed hybrid build, which nobody wants to see. Compressor. I seem to remember it being right here, actually. Thank you. I'm not sure how many of these we're going to need, but I don't think it's that many. This still going? Yes. That's actually quite important tech. Is a tech that gets us more tech, you know? Alright, so this outputs liquid rich gas. And then... oh, you're not being sped? And that outputs helium rich gas. And then that goes back in there. So this is going to be a balancing act. And I'm not sure exactly how this is going to work out. Now you're being sped. They're eating 29 a second. And that's not nearly enough, actually. But the way these are being sped, this is now a severe bottleneck. These would have to be sped up too. I can slow them down, I guess. With, anyway, we're making what? 250, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it's like, we'd have nowhere near enough just like this. The story of this is nowhere near enough. This is a bad build. This is not good. Yeah, this is just not good. I'm not gonna stop or anything, but the ratios are all wrong. So this makes 62, and this makes 250, and this eats way more than that, just way more, or way less rather. The other thing, and that's okay. I suppose I could speed it even more, but then we'll need even more of these. I guess, well, let's look at the other thing. So if these were all going, that's a big if. 25 is 1 each, right? So that would be... what was that sound? Oh, that was a rocket shooting off, I bet. Yeah, right there. Oh, that's nice to see. A bunch of Tholins now. I wonder if it will... do I want to dare? I don't think so. Getting hit by a falling capsule. Yeah, let's just check and make sure this is all working. It's going to be 2,500, right? Right now? Yes. Perfect. A beautiful launch. No problems whatsoever in the system. And these are making 15. And these guys are only eating... no. What am I looking at here? Why does it say it's only eating under 2 a second? Oh, because you're not being sped. Oh, it looks like it's touching you, and it isn't. But it is touching over there because they're just a little bigger. Okay. All right. Okay. I understand. So you need something like that. Now they're eating at 11 a second. That's not enough here. This is all wrong. There are layers of this being all wrong. The ratios are all off. Well, of course I knew that, right? Because I used to have only one of these, and that used to be all the way to 5, and that was before I even prodded it up. And now it's going faster, so it's going to be more than 5. And so we've compensated, and they're going faster. That means we're going to need a lot more of all the downstream stuff as well. Yeah. This is probably needs to be tweaked for speed versus prod, and I probably shouldn't even think about it, right? It doesn't, just tell myself it doesn't matter. Why do you have 2? Oh, because you are probably on both of these. All right. Something like that. I just need to turn my brain off and build, right? This makes 12 a second. This eats at much less than that. So maybe you have to even have something like that going. Now you eat at 9 a second. How is it worse? No, it's better. But at the same time, probably, I don't know. I need to stop thinking and just start building. We're going to put this right here. We're probably going to go, I don't know, it has to be limited by that, but it's so hard. All right, this is where a factory planner would have helped. I'm very dumb for not using a factory planner. So that's only one of those going into this. So we need at least 4. And we do 6. We do something like this. And I realize that the ratios are not present, just not present at all here. We do something like this. We put another one in. I don't know what I'm doing. This is abandon ship, abandon all principles. I am not prepared for the world I am now in. I'm just doing things now. So this is what we're shooting for. And just stuff will happen. And then stuff happens. That's our goal. All right, we're going to try this. I don't know. Okay, I can say something like, I don't know if this is good or not. But the actual truth of the matter is I do know that, and I know it's bad. However, a bad build that is working today is better than a theoretically perfect build, which takes me another half hour to get to. So this is very simple. We just need an in. I'm not even going to worry about beacon space because we're being dumb. I don't have a good intuition at all for how prod affects beacon space. Beaconing. Because prod is not constant. Prod is always changing. And speed modules are always changing. This might just be a circumstance of the era I'm in. But it does feel like it's always happening. All right. So we'll figure this out. How is this working? I don't know. Should I be working on it in a different way? I don't know. Do I have confidence in this? No. No, I do not. I do not have even the slightest bit of confidence in this. Does it make me happy this is about to lurch forward? No, it doesn't. There, all these guys going. And then we got to use this space. So now we got to vent this water. And I believe we have a water vent line readily available this way. Oh, we can't use this line anymore. So we go this way instead. And we will just slip out. There's the wastewater line, right? Yes. We have to find a way to make the connection now. Like so. Like so. Continue abominating. Now we have to hook up these two? Okay. Alright, so... Oh. We have a slight problem. An ever so slight problem. Alright, so now you guys have made all the helium-rich gas, and it's going to come from another source here, so just... I need to be calm about that. Calm, do you hear me? Calm. This is helium-rich gas. So now by our powers combined, this is going to be a pain. That has to not be here. You are in the exact wrong place, good sir. We are kind of hurting ourselves. Oh, and the Regolith site's gonna make this a real pain. We'd go all the way over. Yeah, we have managed to do this exactly the wrong way. I say we, even though to be honest, I've ignored all of your input so far. Alright, so, is good? No. Is serviceable? Maybe. So this is helium-rich gas. Where's that line? Oh, I never even put that line out. I choose not to see this as a problem. Oh, it's going to be a problem. I choose not to see this as a problem. Alright? I choose to believe that this is not going to be a problem. This is a rational way of going about things. This obviously is going to be okay. Obviously it's going to be okay. Obviously okay. Okay, great. Fantastic. This is... Wait, what? This is helium-rich gas. And you're going into the wrong area. Okay, don't do that. Don't be weird. Helium-rich gas comes in here. Oh, we can probably... Well, no. Should probably do it like this. There, helium-rich gas in, and then you are on the same kind of ecosystem as up here. So obviously I put it in the least convenient place possible, because I'm clearly thinking ahead when I do these things. Here, we decide to do this, right? Great. Oh, no, they're going. I hope they're happy. And this is producing, looks like 48 a second, 50 a second. And then this will do a lot, especially since we don't have enough to process it fully. Yeah, tuning this machine is going to be a thing, isn't it? That should be enough when I do this. So I have to get this working. And hopefully that doesn't happen, but it do. It do happen. There we go. How are you getting two of them now? No. Yes. Oh, you're in the range of 3 of them. There we go. Bam. Bam, bam. Alright. Hydrogen, which exists everywhere, surrounds us, moving through us. And we could probably save space. Probably we should try to do this. I mean, now's the time, right? I feel like I didn't trim something. But I did. Oh, good. trim first, right? Then this in and this in, except not that, because we're going to tap into this hydrogen line right here. I'm unsure if this is a product hydrogen line or a waste hydrogen line, or if it even matters. This is eating so little, and we have so much hydrogen. I can't see it actually mattering. Anyway, we need crude helium, which is this stuff, right? Oh, you're not getting rid of your steam. This is crude helium, that's helium-rich gas, so we've once again made it as hard as possible for ourselves. It's hard mode after all. I don't know if we have enough cooling in the system right now. I'm just going to assume yes. Right? Assumptions make the world go round. Okay. Now we have actual helium being made. That is our product right there. Helium made at an astonishing rate. And we have a helium line that is right here, right? Completely on the other side of everything. I don't know where it's going. Here, let's confirm this is the helium line. It comes through here and it goes up. It'll be very apparent when we hit helium, because it will say, I don't have enough helium. That is, in fact, the helium line. So, oh, and you also have water out. This is wastewater. So, okay. Wastewater we can deal with. Primary product helium, we can also deal with it. Oh, not right there though. That's probably something I have to deal with. So we need to get this wastewater right here into this pipe right here, right? No, you are reflux water. You are wastewater, which makes it a little more difficult. Now you must scooch once more. Once more onto the scooch is you. And then that comes right here. Not a single solid material. This was all just liquid manipulation. I appreciate that. And we're going up. That's what we're doing. Maybe not exactly right there, but right there. And this mess we have created, this utter and complete mess. Here, now you go. Is it right? I don't know. Okay. So I suppose I could be making helium purely from a byproduct of this recipe, because this throws off rich gas. But eventually I'm gonna, well, the purified natural gas I could burn for power. So I could have skipped the entire Regolith processing line and just ran that. Certainly seems so, right? So where are we backed up? So this is producing, well, it's going to be hard to tell for a long time because we have such a enormous amount right here, and it ticks down, tick, tick, tick. I should probably just leave this for quite a while. Maybe I'll put a task on my list for review helium. But I should have abundant helium forever, making it 400 a second, which is dramatically higher than it was before. This is going fine. You guys can't get rid of that. You can't get rid of that. There's all sorts of problems associated with it. Yeah. Yeah, these guys are the slow steps. I could put like 4 4s right here. And just amp it up even more. I mean, it calls to me now that I said it, right? 4 4. This would be the perfect spot, but it's impossible. Can I make it work? No. Alright, just do that and hope for the best. Just do this and hope for the best. Alright, we have an enormous facility producing a lot of material. And then that's having trouble getting out, and that's all because of this. So I guess we speed module this even more, huh? And that's eating 26 and making... Oh, this is just... It makes the exact same amount. It just is less efficient. So why would I ever do that? Actually, let's take a look. Let's do a comparison. So all these guys are the same. Here, we'll do the full comparison. Let's do this. It's science time. So all speed modules eats 26 and puts out 162. One prod mod eats 21 and puts out 162. So it's the same output, but less input right here. The next one, it eats 12 and 128. So it makes less and eats dramatically less. And this one eats more? Oh, wait. Then there's this one. That's next. So it eats less and makes less, and then it eats less and makes less again. So the sweet spot seems to be one prod mod, 2 speed mods. Okay. I suppose I'm happy with this result. It's really hard to say. We're gonna have to let it just crank for a while. Alright, let's take a look at that graph. Helium. So in the before time long ago, we were making 1,000, 1,400 a minute, 1,400, 1,200 a minute, like just over 1,000 a minute. And then right here, that's that. And now in the now, it's kind of what you want to see, isn't it? In the new times, we are now making 40 times that. All right, I will say that this is performing as advertised. And then all this stuff, this actually becomes viable now that I have so much helium. But all this stuff needs lots of helium. I can just make hydrogen from helium. I'm not going to do that. And then this gets used in all that. A barrel of liquid helium, that's a strange device, I have to tell you. Okay. So, and then we take it and we turn in all sorts of... Actually, this looks like it breeds helium. Do we eventually have too much helium? This is a primary helium generator. Are we being regulated? I mean, that looks like a no, doesn't it? All right, let's make sure we're doing the right thing here. A tank. Then you connect up. And you only pump under special circumstances. There. Alright, now it's pumping along just fine. And so long as I haven't wrecked anything too badly, with pipes crossing in and out of here. Oh, I can't see a single thing here. So we're gonna drain down these tanks over many, many, many episodes. Then I can pull those up. And if we go look at our little regolith mining area, which is so very petite compared to what we're used to. Where's the pump? Where's the pumping station, which I know I installed? I do not see it, honestly. Actually, in reality. Where's the pumping station? Oh, I'm going to have to actually look, aren't I? Oh, it's pressurized, so it's back. It's right there. And so we had a valve over here, I guess. I can't remember. I can't remember what it... Yeah, there's the valve. So there's it coming in from the Regolith site. And here's us topping this off. Well, I guess this has to be way low then. Because we want to squeeze every bit of dry gas stream out of here. So it hasn't even filled up. This is how much we've made in this episode. That isn't a lot, but then it gets fed through prod and prod and prod and prod, so... Yeah, you're stuck up. And he's stuck up. And you're stuck up. This is where we're having problems. And it's not so much of a problem because, I mean, we have infinite input. So, I guess it just doesn't matter. I guess it does matter if it jams somehow. But it can't jam. It's going to be fine. What are you doing? What is this? Oh, it's marked for death now is what it is. Vonixes are falling off because of no vat brains? Absolutely not. I must have vat brains in here. No, we're vat brained up. There's plenty of vat brains. Why are we falling off? Are we just out of Pi 4? And it's going to become very, very, very slow until we can get another round of Pi 4 in. Alright, I suppose. We're going to have to switch techs for a bit. And then come back when we have another... Well, I didn't actually see the problem. Is there an actual problem here? The actual problem is there is no Pi 4 on the belt. This guy isn't going. Okay, so it was what I said. You gotta stop. So we have to research our next prod side tech. I think that has to be... Well, you're on the list for obvious reasons. To get to that. I really want that. But I need... What do you need to make a chore cock? Perfect samples. Oh no. Pheromones. It's all really simple stuff, but the pheromones. And the pheromones are expensive little buggers. Yeah, that's going to be prodded. Yeah. Yeah, it is. This we have to do soon. We have to do the bioprinting soon. Oh, I wonder if this is... I should look into that. We're at a point where I can start hitting targets of our... Okay, let's not think. Let's just research that. Here, research that instead. It's super simple. Just burn through it. It's going to be a nice 100 science a second. Now I want to check out this area. Because this should be starting up soon, right? Those arrow organs should rot. This is all just startup time. Once that rots out, everything will start going faster again. Because we're being held off because we have, we're at ready level 19. And the only thing we're not ready about is rich biocrud. And once that triggers... do I not have... When this rots right here... I don't have a... Oh, there we go. It's right there. There. Alright, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, that's good. And then this will trigger... So long as the bladders don't... Okay, that'll be fine. Okay. We'll just research a little in-between tech right here. And then we'll return to next level Vonixes once and like 2 more techs. All right, it's fine. It'll be okay. Probably should have waited. It's fine. What am I doing? I am recapping. We got to get out of here. We have been here too long already. So zoom out. Oh, we didn't, hold on a second. We have a little victory dance thing to do. Oh, I'm removing the things I align myself against. Maybe I should leave one there just tactically until I have to go to the next zoom level. All right, right there. And now print screen. Print screen. All right, done. Actually, the victory dance we have to do. Notepad. Proper helium. There we go. We did all those things. Like that. A lot of these things need to be done, but not really. That's been waiting. That's been waiting. This is the big thing. That's what we have to do next. And after that, I think we start on science. The next level circuit. Oh, and all this is done now. Nice. Okay, we've gone from having enough helium to having helium forever. And it was all because we wanted to uplift a RUMS. So, great. All right, recap. What did I do today? It was mainly just regolith mining and then helium production, bulk helium production. But I kind of think I shouldn't have done this because I kind of feel like we're always going to have too much helium, right? Because the tritium breeding cycle also produces helium, but helium is actually used in places, so I don't know. It got us the processed gas we wanted. There was probably a simpler way of doing it. We could have just dropped down a gas processing, gas power plant right there, and it would have probably drained it dry. And there would have been no issue, and I could have just gotten the rich gas off of that and then processed it to helium. So there was probably no need to ever do regolith mining. Let's push the bad thoughts away, right? let's not indulge that. Instead, let's celebrate. We got better helium online. We have infinite helium forever. And we're going to purge out the dry gas stream that was accumulated. Our helium maker before was broken because we couldn't do anything with dry gas stream. But now we have the best helium maker. And we don't have to worry about it ever again. In fact, I should probably be doing aerial power generation blimp things because I have so much helium now. So what are we doing next time? Oh, we also confirmed that our RUMs are going because of what we did today, specifically what we planned to do and then what we did do. It accomplished our goals. That's what happens here in the factory. We make a plan, we accomplish our goals. So next time, as I foretold, we have to do uranium processing. Probably in here somewhere. And then from that, we will get Fuel Rods Mark III. And with Fuel Rod Mark III, we can start uplifting Bodos. And I think that's it until we start getting better tech. So I will have accomplished my uplifting goals. I should check on fish some point. And now we are ready to proceed to the next thing, which is going to be, as foretold, intelligent unit. And that's going to be a journey. That's like a week, maybe more. There's a bunch of prerequisites I got to make for that. But it's also needed for all the buildings coming up and also all of the science packs coming up. So it's fine. Anyway, I am now done. Thank you very much, everyone. We'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody. Bye. 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 Bye.